Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be doing the top 5 things that I think the IS300 could have improved on in production. You know, just a little bit better. Some design flaws and some things I just downright hate. But before we get into this video, please make sure to like and subscribe down below. 98.7 of y'all watch my videos but aren't subscribed. And I don't know why that's important, but every other YouTuber says that statistic, so maybe it works, I don't know. And also join the Discord down below if you guys like to play video games or talk about cars. So the first thing on this list that I absolutely hate about this car is the gas mileage. On the highway, not too bad, it's 25, but in the city, 18 miles to the gallon. That is worse than a Mustang GT of the same year. The Mustang GT of the same year gets 19 city and 28 highway, while as the IS300 only gets 18 city and 25 highway. And one's a V8 and one's a 6-cylinder. And then also on top of that, you need to put premium gas in there. And I think the lowest octane you can put on there is 91. But most gas stations don't have 91. They have 89 or 93. So then you got to end up buying the 93 gas, and that stuff is super expensive. I think at one point she was paying up to $6 per gallon of gas. It's literally a money machine. It just takes all your money away slowly but surely. While as the Mustang GT, and I don't really like 2005 Mustang GTs, but I'm just using this as a comparison. You only have to put 87 in there. I mean, it's just really bad with the gas mileage, and you have to put the most expensive gas in there. The second one on this list is a big design flaw by Lexus. So they put the dash thermostat on the radiator. So if there's a leak coming from the bottom radiator hose and all your coolant spills out and you're wanting to see if your engine temp is fine, the engine temp gauge on your cluster will instead not be in hot, but it will be all the way cold. And although that might be a little bit alarming, it's not as alarming as it being all the way on hot. And so if you keep on driving, boom, your engine goes bad, need a new head gasket. It is just a big pain in the ass. Don't ask me how I know. But Lexus, why? Why would you put that on the radiator instead of on the engine like almost every other car in existence? The third thing on this list is the oil filter position. It absolutely sucks. You try to reach in from the top, your hand gets stuck and you barely can take it out. You try to get it from the bottom, there's a million things in the way, and unfortunately it just kind of sits there. So you try to get out from the top again, but then you kind of gotta like finagle it, yank it a couple times, get it right in the right position, and then all of a sudden it finally comes out. But it took so much longer than any other oil change you've ever done. That's going to be normal until you relocate that oil filter with the oil filter relocation kit, and that costs money. And unless you're skinnier than me, and I'm pretty skinny, you're going to have some hard time getting your hand down there. So number 4 on this list is actually a pretty big one. One of the first thing everybody does to this car, because it's kind of older, is they take out the CD player and the cassette deck and they put in a double din, single din, whatever you want. It's aftermarket, right? Well, if you do that and don't change out the amplifier too, you're gonna have some big problems. One of the problems is gonna be the infotainment system. If you have a higher model IS300 that shows a little map that you can do like Lexus maps on, well, that will actually stop working. It will just randomly come up and down, and it will also just show Lexus on the thing. No matter what buttons you press, nothing will happen. The second problem is that the door speakers in the front will only work about 50% of the time. And the only way to fix this is actually changing out the amp, and that's like $200. So now you went into this project thinking you're only gonna change out the radio, which was like $100. Now you'd spend an extra $200. And now you're thinking, well, while I'm here, I might as well change out the door speakers, and now you got the whole car apart. It just sucks that the stock amp can't be used with an aftermarket radio. And the last thing I hate about this car, number 5 spot, is a sticky dash. This only was from 2002 to 2005, so if you have a 2001 model, you have a unicorn. And I would love to take that dash off your hands. But for me, my girlfriend's got a 2005, and if you lay a piece of paper on that dash, there's no telling if you're gonna get that thing off. It just might be there for the rest of the car's life, so hopefully that paper is black. If you literally stick anything on that dash, you will have a tough time getting it off. It is like sticky, gooey glue. The only way to fix this, if you don't buy a 2001 dash or swap it in, is scrubbing it for hours on end with one of those really coarse sponges that you wash dishes with. It's not that fun, I can tell you that, and it's a lot of work. And yeah, I think they had a recall around 2010 or something where you'd bring your car and they'd put a whole new dash for you. But for some reason, a lot of owners didn't do it. I don't know if they didn't know or if they didn't want to take the time out of their day, but it's like such a big thing. And it just sucks. So hope you guys did enjoy the video of the top 5 things I hate about my IS300. If you want to see more videos like this on different cars, leave it down in the comments below. I might go buy the car tomorrow, wait 5 years, and make a video about it. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.